Gino is back with his one-pot sausage casserole.
Are we ready?
Oh, we're so ready.
Okay. So can I go for it?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. And you're not massively rushed either today.
Oh, very nice.
Maureen was really quick on the phones.
Maureen was fantastic. And how did she get it right, New York, when you said the Big Apple? See, the question was so difficult.
Oh.
Just watching the show.
Why don't you just give the money away, man?
Well, we do. If she doesn't get the answer, if you don't get the answer to that question, we always give it.
We always give it anyway. Yeah. Okay. So sausage casserole.
Yes.
Salsicce e fagioli. This recipe is called. Beautiful weather today outside.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's a bit nippy, isn't it?
Yes.
Don't you think it's a bit nippy?
Yes.
This is perfect because you're at home. You do everything in one big pot. And then it keeps you nice and warm, fantastic. The first thing that I want to show you, what I'm doing, I'm just frying off some red onions, OK? Fry them in olive oil. How do you get the best out of the rosemary? There is only one way. Rosemary is very different from any other herbs. Any other herbs like parsley or basil or chives, or tarragon, dill, we can put them after. Rosemary and thyme are the only two herbs that you need to cook them prior to anything else because they're tough. If you touch the leaves, they're very woody.
Yeah.
So how do you don't want that to chew wood in your mouth. So what do, you release the rosemary flavor into the oil as you cook in the onions. And that is the best tip that I can give you when you use fresh rosemary.
Rosemary and onion.
See here, I don't know if you can see, but I go rosemary, chopped rosemary and onion. So there is all the flavor.
Is that olive oil?
Just normal olive oil.
Yeah.
Don't use extra virgin because extra virgin you're wasting your money. It's too good for that. Then once everything is frying, in it goes the sausages. We spoke before, a recipe like this one you won't be able to do with small sausages, little chipolata. It gets dry very quickly. So use the biggest and fattest sausages you can
pork sausages. Pork. Yeah, of course.
I would go for pork. I mean, if you can't have pork and you want to have like lamb sausages or beef sausages, all right.
But the Italian sausages.
Italian sausage is pork. You like Italian sausage, I know.
I do, because of the fennel, which I have learnt from you, is the reason they taste so
It's the reason they taste... Now,
good.
What I've done, which is a bit confused here, I got the big sausages, OK? Julia?
Are you taking the skins off?
No, I didn't. Someone, somehow...
Are you naming and shaming Julia?
Yes, Julia's in the back of the...
Julia, run for the hills.
Julia will never appear on the show. She doesn't want to.
OK, but I would like to know...
Behind the doors over there, she's also... perfect. Whatever Julia does has got to be right. OK, fine. I love Julia myself, but I would like to know, on a serious note, why my sausages have been circumcised. Did you just... Oh.
I know. Because you need the skin to make sure that everything holds together. That's the thing. But she made the decision...
my drink out.
What?
I just actually...
She got caught having a glass of water then.
And then I spat it out. Oh, the telly. You made me put it all. Oh, God.
Did you do the nose trick? That's always best when it comes down your nose.
Did it come out from the...
I feel like I've done a backwards roll.
Did it come out from the nose?
Yes.
This is for the lady who wanted to do something different. Sausage in the nose. Try something new.
You know, can you just cook, please?
OK. So we got the sausages, you put them in there. Now is the time where you want to... In Italy, it's called rosolare. You want to make sure that it's all crispy all around, OK? So you do that for a good 10 minutes. Once you've done that, you fry. We start to introduce the other ingredients, which are the beans. I'm using two different beans. These are called borlotti beans, the dark one. These are called cannellini beans.
And do you soak them, or do you...
No, tinned.
Tinned.
Oh, who soaks beans nowadays anymore?
I don't know.
No, just tinned. Remember never to use butter beans when you do this recipe.
Why?
It's got too much skin around the bean, and then it flakes off.
You and your skin issues today.
Listen, not on the sausage.
The only skin I can do is the real one from the sausage, not the one from the beans.
OK.
So, get the beans in there with the juices. That is important because it brings the sauce together. OK, so don't drain them. Cannellini, borlotti goes in there. This is a good recipe when you have 4 or 5, 6 people in the family. And the way I like it to serve is just put in the middle of the table, nice, beautiful bread, and the job is done.
Yeah, this bread is so good, by the way.
Now, you cook the beans and the sausage together for about 10 minutes, another 10 minutes. The overall cooking here is about half an hour. Once you've done that, then we're going to add tomato paste for color and to make the sauce. So that goes in the middle. How is it?
I'm
Rustic.
dipping.
Yeah,
Very
rustic
nice.
way of eating.
I love it.
In our house, we make this one probably once a week. Because it's easy. Jessica puts everything in a pot and we all love them to do the donkey thing with the bread and stuff like that. So we put the tomato paste in there. Now, stock, you can use chicken stock or vegetable stock. I like to use vegetable stock, nice and easy, go straight in there. And the other thing, if you want to make it spicy, you can add some chili flakes. So you can make as spicy as you want.
I bet that's
okay? You can use fresh chili as well if you want. Whatever you do not add the parsley now, because you're going to discolor the color of the parsley. The parsley is the last thing that you put in.
Almost like as you serve.
As you serve. So see how different it is from the rosemary.
Yeah.
Rosemary, you wanted the flavors at the beginning, release them into the oil. Parsley, you wanted the color and the flavor. So right
More
at the
delicate.
end. You do all of this, you let it bubbly away, slowly, 15, 20 minutes. Remember, the beans are already cooked. The sausage, you already
But you
fry them
shouldn't
off.
cook it too soon. I mean, can you leave those sausages to cook on the hob? Like if you make it early and leave it,
Yes, yes.
it's not going to dry out.
That's what you do. Usually on Sunday, about 10 o'clock, make this recipe, put a lid on. When it's lunchtime, reheat it a little bit, and off you go.
And away you go. Yeah.
Off you go. The thing I like to serve it is with toasted ciabatta bread.
This is so nice.
But not just normal toasted ciabatta bread. What I do, I rub it with a little bit of olive oil, then I toast them on both sides so they're nice and crispy. Then I get a clove of garlic, and gently, you rub...
off?
Skin off, yes. Yeah.
Have you got oil on here as well? Is it a little bit of oil? Yeah, right.
Extra virgin olive oil,
Yeah.
a little touch of salt, you grill them. Once you grill them, they're crispy, then you rub them on both sides with the garlic. And this is the ultimate way to do a garlic bread.
It really is.
So there is no need to use butter or anything like that. Guys, after 25 minutes to half an hour, this is what you get. See, at this stage, this is cooled down, Ollie. You can prepare this one in the morning, even for the evening. Put the lid on. The last minutes, just before you serve it,
That's
flat
when
leaf
you prep.
parsley, just to go around. And you know what? If you want to put a little bit of pancetta in there, go for it. If you want to use a different herb, dill or tarragon, whatever it is, just do whatever you want to do.
What are your thoughts on a Savoy? Loose women have got Savoys on today, apparently.
Who is Savoy?
A Savoy sausage.
It's like a big red sort of looking sausage. Doesn't look real.
Ah, like a Würstel.
What's
Is
that?
it like a Würstel, the German sausage?
Maybe.
Like those, like processed.
Oh, we'll find out in a
Huge
minute.
sausage.
I expect.
What do you want me to say about that?
I just wondered if you like them, but you obviously don't.
I
like them,
do.
so it doesn't
I do
matter.
sometimes put them in a sandwich because that's
like
Jessica
it.
does with mustard and pickled. But I
Gino,
prefer
thank
Italian
you
sauce.
for all the details
You're
of
welcome.
today's recipe and more delicious ideas from our This Morning chefs. Head to the free This Morning app.